Hello and welcome to this month's edition of Mustang Magazine. I'm Anthony Zona, and for this month's show, all of our stories are from the STN convention, which we attended in March in sunny San Diego, California. We were given 8 hours to produce and edit a show. Let's check it out.
What's up, Mustangs, and welcome to this special edition of NHS Update. Today for lunch we have Italian baked chicken and roasted potatoes. On today's show we have news about historical San Diego, Brian Curley brings your sports update, and Aaron Crowley shows us what's trending now. So sit back and relax, Mustangs, because NHS Update is live to you from San Diego, California.
Good morning, Mustangs, and welcome to this special edition of NHS Update. I'm Tori Giffen.
And I'm Anthony Zona. We're bringing the live show on the road here in sunny San Diego, California.
And we're at the STN convention. We're producing this show for a special contest called the Crazy Eights. San Diego is a port city, and everything here has to do with water. Naval ships pass by regularly, as San Diego is the home of the West Coast's largest Navy base. San Diego is also the primary port for car producers such as Honda, Nissan, and Volkswagen. Not only is the port used for shipping, the harbor also gives home to many fishermen who follow their historic paths here.
Okay, sounds good. I love the adventure of commercial fishing, so I stick to it.
Brian Hilson is a local fisherman trying to keep commercial fishing alive.
30 years ago, commercial fishing was huge here. However, it's just kind of dwindled.
Hilson's main dock, Tuna Harbor, is located in San Diego and has a rich history.
The whole fisherman's wharf type, history alive here, where fishermen can just sell fish right off their boat, and that's pretty much the way to go instead of going through a market and whatnot. And people have been doing that for hundreds of years. Back during World War II, the Navy commissioned the Albacore fleet to go out into the middle of the ocean and pick up downed pilots.
Even though the business is currently going through rough waters, the Unique won't be abandoning ship anytime soon. For NHS Update, I'm Karina Santiago.
Thanks, ladies. Now to Sadie, who discovered her ship with a treasured past.
Hey guys, I'm in San Diego here with Dave from the USS Midway Museum. So can you tell us a little bit about the historical significance of the boat?
Sure. Midway was named after the Battle of Midway. Now, Midway was not commissioned until right after World War II, but even in the middle of World War II, people realized the significance of the Battle of Midway, where the Americans were victorious over the Japanese forces in taking Midway Island. So it was that was the turning point of, if not all of World War II, certainly the war in the Pacific. So very, very important. It was the U.S. forces were outnumbered almost 2-1, and surprisingly, the Battle of Midway only lasted 6 minutes. So pretty impressive that that historical event occurred in that short a period of time.
All right, well, thank you. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Sadie. Now let's send it over to Brian Curley in front of Petco Park Stadium for your sports update.
Good morning, Mustangs. I'm here in sunny San Diego at the beautiful Petco Park. We're back in the snow. The boys lacrosse team lost a tough game to Foxborough 16-7 behind goals from Danny Farrell and Mark Murray. Well, the boys volleyball team lost a tough game to Wellesley 3-1. Today I caught up with an important part of the Padres organization and learned a little bit about the history of this beautiful ballpark.
When you look at what this area was 12 years ago, 13 years ago, and what it is today, it's a completely different environment. When you speak to San Diegans, it's an important part of San Diego's history. This was a publicly funded building where the taxpayers came to bat to make this facility happen. That's how important it was for baseball to stay in San Diego. This is a facility that benefits the city every year. This is an area where we want people 365 days a year enjoying the neighborhood that now surrounds Petco Park.
Thanks again to the Padres organization for this amazing experience, and the team starting up their regular season next week, so make sure to see how the team does this year. For games back in Norwood, the boys volleyball team's looking to rebound from their loss tonight at 4 o'clock away, so make sure to go out and support the team. That's all I have to say. Now back to the anchors.
Thanks, Brian. Now over to Aaron, who's catching up with what's going on social media and trending now.
Hi everyone, I'm Erin Crowley and I'm here with What's Trending Now. So historically, Google is always coming up with brand new ways to display their Google Maps, and since today is April Fool's Day, they actually made the entire map, wherever you pick in the world, a Pac-Man board game. And so I'm actually going to start and I'm going to show you how to play, but I'm going to pick the hotel that we're actually in right now and I'm going to start a game. So I'm going to put on the sound and I'm ready to start. Alright, well that's all I have for trending right now. I'm Erin Crowley.
Thanks, Aaron. We're definitely far away from Massachusetts.
Yeah, and the temperatures are really great here. Weather is fabulous. Let's check it with Mike Levesque.
Hi, I'm Mike Levesque with your weather update. Today we are in San Diego, where it is a crisp 70 degrees. Meanwhile, in our hometown, Norwood, Massachusetts, 20 minutes away from Boston, it is a shivering 45 degrees. It's safe to say NHS-TV is glad to be in San Diego. Now back to the desk.
Thanks, Mike, and thank you for watching this special edition of NHS Update. Make sure you hit us up on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, or look us up online at nhstv.org.
I'm Anthony Zona.
And I'm Tori Giffen.
Stay classy, San Diego.
Ready?
Thanks to everyone in the Crazy Eights team for their hard work during convention. Next, we can check out the music video that Danny Sullivan and Sadie Kroll made for their contest at convention. They were given 3 songs to choose from and only a few hours to shoot it. Let's check it out.
You
Great job, Sadie and Dan. Next up, we have a short story produced by Nate, TJ, and Cam about the cool kids. Let's see how it went.
Morning, Cam. Morning, TJ.
You should come on the elevator with us.
Me?
Yeah.
Alright.
Sit down. There are 2 things you need to know. You can't hang out with him and you need to change.
Well, what do you have in mind?
Put these on.
How do I look?
Pretty good. There's just one thing missing. Try these on.
Alright, this is my stall.
Bye. 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 See you tomorrow.
Bye, guys.
Giffen competed in a very competitive contest. She had to find a unique personality, something that San Diego does not lack, and then produce a story about them. Let's check out who Tori met.
Stacy Murray and her husband Sakid have been vendors at Seaport Village for nearly 19 years.
We do a line of home decor, jewelry, really unique wall art, chandeliers, lighting, and we make them all by hand. We don't sell anything we don't make.
Because of her different styles, Stacy brings a new aspect to tour shopping.
People come here and look for us every year to get their unique, one-of-a-kind things to take back home.
This feature has attracted people from across the globe.
We've been very fortunate to meet people in over 90 countries right here. We always say our little pieces are like smart bombs all over the world.
Although her jewelry spans continents, Stacy is amazed by the unity it brings.
I would never have thought how much art, jewelry, and music combined can be such a thing that brings people together from all walks of life.
And that connection has caused people to come back to Stacy's after countless years.
We just had someone come up, met us 16 years ago in Florida, and was like, I'm still wearing my slider, and was so excited to show all the other patrons how you wear it and everything. We were sitting there like, well, we already told them, but we're gonna let her go ahead.
Stacy makes lasting relationships with her customers, impacting their lives in even the shortest amount of time.
We can meet someone and within 20 minutes of selling them a ring, we're hugging before they leave. People are amazed at that. I'm even amazed at it every day, that how much you can touch people through that.
Reporting from the Student Television Network, I'm Tori Giffen.
Tori won an honorable mention for that story at the National Convention. Congrats to her. Next up, we get to see what Erin Crowley and Brian Curley found for the Spot Feature Contest. They had to find something that had an unconventional use. Let's check out what they found for us.
At an average hotel, more money is typically spent than saved, but John Parker, Director of Sales for the local Courtyard Marriott, is familiar with the building's prudential past.
This was a operational bank and office buildings, and in 1994, they shut down the bank to convert it into a hotel. We're actually down in the lower level where all of the money and all of the valuables were kept when people were banking.
Although the bank is no longer around, the vault is locked in as a popular place to sit down and grab a bite.
With the history of the safe deposit boxes, the large door that you see behind me, it definitely creates a unique dining experience to actually sit and dine in an actual safe deposit room.
And the safety deposit room offers an unconventional dining experience that links a modern hotel with the bank's rich history.
Something that isn't a typical square room or just a banquet hall. Our safe deposit room definitely has that ambiance.
The safety deposit room will always hold the key to an alternative form of dining. For Student Television Network, I'm Erin Crowley reporting.
Next up, we have a story that Mary Erickson did for her contest, Tell the Story. Let's check it out.
Vandalia is a music program that IP offers for teens in the greater Boston area so they can learn more about their Filipino heritage.
It's the Filipino equivalent of a mariachi band. It's a string orchestra. Our Vandalia consists of 3 instruments, the bandurria, the octavina, and the guitar.
Having a mixed culture helps teens appreciate these cultures more.
They definitely clash, but having a Filipino side definitely keeps me more cultured, and I can view things in a lot of more perspectives.
It's kind of cool because we get to play the same instruments and similar music as they do back home, even though we're in America. And
so we
nice.
brought it to the States.
Learning about this heritage is important to these students' families.
Our parents back home who wanted to teach us tradition and values that they grew up with so we wouldn't be without them.
For the Student Television Network, I'm Mary Erickson reporting.
Paul Galvin and Brian King did a story on different punk rock haircuts in San Diego. Let's see the different styles and what they're all about.
On the corner of Market Street and 8th Ave lies Floyd's 99 Barbershop. Hairstylist Angela Clyfen runs this barbershop unlike any other.
I make their appointments, I have them go on lunch, I clean the place, I take in all the customers' information, get them in chairs to get their haircuts, like literally everything. It's very different. I've never been into another barbershop where it's like ours.
Floyd's is top of the line, giving customers a fresh new look and a different kind of feel.
A lot of other barbershops are like old school, just kind of boring. We're like a new school feel with an old school like twist on it. When you come in, there's very loud music playing.
The family starts doing it today. Unlike regular barbershops, which only cut men's hair, hairstylists at Floyd's are fit to cut all types of hair.
So, we still use straight razors, they still do like the face shaves and the hot towels. They do everything, like they do fades, they do traditional men's haircuts, they do a bunch of scissor work, clippers, they can do it all.
The staff at Floyd's takes pride in how they care for their customers.
Our staff is very courteous and friendly, they know what they're doing, they've had to have at least 6 years of haircutting experience somewhere else before they work for us. So you should know that you're going to get a great haircut if you do work with us versus somewhere else.
Although Floyd's 99 Barbershop provides customers with a great haircut, it's the cutting-edge experience that will bring them back for more. Reporting for Mustang Magazine, I'm Brian King.
I wouldn't mind hanging out there for the day. Yeah. At convention, Karina Santiago and I were given the question, should college be free? In our commentary contest, we evaluated this and we answered it. Let's check out what we said.
People often say nothing's free in life, but that could be changing with Obama's new plan to, quote, lower the cost of community college to zero. In layman's terms, make 2 years of community college free to students who meet specified standards. These standards are important in the grand scheme of things because if they're going to give free community college to every bozo and buffoon who walked in the door, it wouldn't even be a question in my mind of whether it should be free. But with these standards, it's definitely worth thinking about and debating the educational segregation that occurs in this country because of socioeconomic opportunities and how they affect America and its citizens. Obviously, the big concern is the economic effect. With $18 trillion in debt, America is not in the best of places to be proposing free anything for that matter. The problem is by subsidizing colleges and making it free, you're putting the entirety of the price on the American taxpayer, increasing taxes and further straining America's wallet. If college is free, why would you ever leave? You don't think this could be a problem, but in Germany, which has prided itself on its socialism since the days of Otto von Bismarck through World War II, you think they would have stopped then, to the present day, they have things called eternal students who have hurt the taxpayers of Germany, who pay nearly 50% of their income in taxes. But that's not to say such a plan wouldn't have a positive impact on the economy, introducing more educated people into the workforce and a scale far surpassing the other economic elites such as China or Germany. But what must be asked is, are the American people willing to pay the price literally and do the ends justify the means? What I think is most important is finding the balance between equal opportunity for all, which is a pillar of America, and the private citizens' rights, which is also a pillar of America and government. So right now, I don't think that 2 years of community college should be free. But which pillar are we willing to give up? Only time will tell. But until then, for Student Television Network, I'm Anthony Zona.
Every year, a few lucky people are chosen to do convention recap. Most people would say it's one of our toughest contests. You constantly have your camera with you filming 24/7. You get very little sleep and have hours of footage to scroll through. This year, Brendan Hurley, Ryan DeSalvo, Ronnie Marshallsey, and Mike Levesque got to do it. Let's see how this year's convention went.
This convention gives me an opportunity to be around people who have the same passions as I do.
I like STN because it just gives us the chance to show what we can do and show what we have.
This year's convention, as you can see in the video, was a lot of fun. Well, that's all we have for this special edition of Mustang Magazine STN Edition. We'll be back next month with another show. Until then, don't forget to check us out on NHS-TV.org or hit us up on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. For everyone here at NHS-TV, I'm Anthony Zona, signing off.